Oh my gosh, it is so early. Good morning. I initially had scheduled this as a live, but I was like, it's just a little bit of an update. I didn't want to fire up a live for this, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on Brian Kuchar versus BJ. All right. So, if you guys remember, there was this declaration, but written by a man named Brian. Now, let me refresh your memory on what Brian wrote on his declaration.
So he says in here, I'm an acquaintance of the petitioners who has also been harassed by the respondent in the same manner and method she has harassed petitioner. I provide this declaration in support of the petitioner's request to demonstrate that respondents has a long history and pattern of such harassment with many individuals, not just the petitioner. In 2019, I was a defendant in a lawsuit filed by the manager of Britney Spears, Miss Lou Taylor. This was around the same time that Miss Spears' conservatorship matter was garnering media attention and the controversy was all over the news. At that time, respondent was making several videos and social media posts on the topic of Miss Spears' conservatorship matters, generally claiming that Britney Spears was a victim and should be free of her conservatorship. With our outlooks generally aligned at this time, I met respondent via a group chat online dedicated to the controversy and issues surrounding Britney and her legal dispute at this time. To be more specific, respondent reached out to me unsolicited. She was very kind and agreeable at the start, initially seemed harmless. In February of 2020, not long after respondents first reached out to me and we met online, I settled my lawsuit with Lou Taylor. Although I was glad to be done with the litigation and happy to put the matters behind me, respondent felt otherwise. Upon finding out that I had settled the lawsuit, she quickly turned on me, viewing me as an enemy and made me the subject ongoing social media of on I think they meant to say of ongoing social media videos and posts for years. According to respondents, simply by virtue of the fact that I had settled the lawsuit, I had been paid or bought off by Miss Taylor and was in fact Britney Spears' enemy. She had no hesitation claiming things that were completely false and passing them off as part of some investigation she was conducting, including a claim that I owned a gun and was liable to start using it to shoot people randomly. Wow, I hope there's some receipts for that. Respondent also began making videos posting on social media claiming that I was an infiltrator for Miss Taylor. And I also had been working for him or someone else opposed to Miss Spears the entire time. If the post had simply ended there, I might have not been providing this declaration now. However, it did not. As a result of her constant social media posts, I was the subject of several hateful, insulting messages. Individuals I had never met and did not know began looking into me and reaching out to me constantly via social media, not to mention hurling horrific accusations based solely on the respondents' posts. It got so bad that on a particular day, respondents then boyfriend or fiance, I'm unsure of the exact nature of the relationship, was literally following me for an entire day. A copy of that police report filed listen to this. A copy of the police report I filed at the time in August of 2020 is attached to Exhibit A. He filed the police report. It says right here, what is it? August 15th of 2020. Why does it say date and ended August 15th of 2023? Date and time reported August 15th of 2023. So did he file the police report on August the 15th of 2020 or did he file it on this year of August the 15th? And I'm not showing it because it actually has his address. And he says there that BJ and Prem, who reside in New Jersey, have been cyber stalking, and harassing me for about 3 years. Throughout 2020 and 2021, Brittany made several YouTube videos. BJ made several YouTube videos, social media posts about me. She started out as covering a lawsuit I was involved in, and then she went on to make several false and defamatory statements about me. On November 12th, 2021, I was in Los Angeles, California, attending a Free Britney rally. So he was at the rally on November 12th of 2021. Okay, where Prem, her husband, fiance, followed me throughout the courthouse, including the bathroom. After the court hearing, he later followed me outside where I was filming and asked me about 20K. I didn't know what this man was and asked, "Who are you?" BJ has since made a music video about me with this footage. I reported the video on YouTube and they have removed it. On Monday of August 14th of 2023, she has continuously posted false and harassing posts on my social media platform, including Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter. So, when was this filed? Because it says right here that the date started. I guess that would make sense. Date started, date ended. And then date reported, they put it for 2020, the year of 2023.
Britney Spears manager settles legal battle with hashtag Free Britney supporter who trashed her online. So Britney Spears manager Lou Taylor is dismissing her lawsuit against hashtag Free Britney supporters after hashing out a secret settlement. According to court documents obtained by the Blast, Lou informed the court a settlement was reached with the defendant Brian. The doc notes on behalf of Lou Taylor, Taylor's counselor informs the court that a confidential settlement agreement has been reached with defendant Bryan. Both sides agree to pay their own attorney fees. The settlement comes after Taylor was scheduled to be grilled under oath during deposition. The case will officially be closed after dragging for nearly a year. So maybe there was a settlement afterwards. I don't know. My mind is kind of curious now, but I wanted to throw out there what was recent. And this was back in March of 2020. So it's been a while. So why bring up the 20K? I don't know. It makes you kind of wonder how these two kind of connected. I mean, was she looking to see who BJ had a dispute with in order to put this together? Kind of curious. So it did kind of make me wonder, like, what is it? Why did they settle? I was just kind of curious. I have not looked into it, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a historic thing about Brian Kuchar. There's articles about him. You can Google search his name and you'll find and type in Lou Taylor and you'll find a lot of information about Brian's lawsuit with Lou Taylor, Britney Spears' former manager. And this was back on the hashtag Free Britney movement.
So let
So
me
we have three different things going on in the BJ lawsuit. So we have the federal case in New Jersey. It was dismissed but amended, so we knew that it could be amended. It was dismissed. We knew that there was a time frame for it to be amended, so it's still ongoing. There's a restraining order petition in California, which is temporary. That would be the Lima restraining order. It's still ongoing, but it makes me wonder, like, are they going to have a hearing over that? Hopefully so. And I believe that it's temporarily granted until mid-October. Okay. A restraining order petition in Georgia by Brian, which wasn't even temporarily granted. This is why there was an opposition that was filed and asking for attorney fees. So there's going to be a hearing for that in September on September 27th. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, how I would like I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really looking like to see if my haters are connecting with other haters. Like, how do these two connect with each other? Did like how they become friends? And allegedly, I'm just saying, where's this 20K come from, anyways? I mean, some of you guys from the hashtag Free Britney might be more well versed in this. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what's going on. Educate me on this piece because clearly I need it. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out.